OSU got out-coached, outplayed.
Lucas Raymond is also from Sweden, so he's an 8-time goal scorer for one of those 2 games they have in Sweden. So I don't know which one it is, but it's going to be one of the 2, so lock that in.
This doesn't make any sense. I was pissed. Fumble recovery happened. I'm going to be honest, I turned off the game. I checked back in. That was fine.
D-backs here, baby. Come on.
They're walking up to the table blind. I'm betting fucking blind. Welcome back to Sharps Sports Podcast Network. I don't know why.
Sharp Sports Network. You say podcast. You say podcast every single time, and I'm just like, whatever, man.
Well, it's because we are a podcast, but we are Sharp Sports Network. That is what we are. That's the podcast we are. But the boys are back on another Saturday morning. The brothers, as of right now, Jesse should be popping in at some point to join us to talk about all of the big football that is coming up, whether that be the college bowl games or the NFL week slate, as well as some other picks and games just to sprinkle in between. And then I believe we also are going to try some best bets. There was some problems last time, but I think Tyler's got to run in and work in, so we should be good.
Yeah, I still did the best bets from last time. I remember reading them off and everything, but
Yeah.
for today, I have 3 bets from yesterday that were highlighted on the Sharps app, and I'm gonna highlight them again on the Sharp Sports Network.
All right, that sounds good. You got the flow, you got the lineup ties, so I'm going to follow your lead.
Yeah, all right, let's kick it off here. Best bets from this week. So, if you're on the Sharps app, you might have already seen this. If you're not on the Sharps app yet, download the Sharps app. You're making mistakes. First up, we have Mush Parker. Look at this. Rewatched Gladiator last night. Great movie. Bring Me Fortune. The Memphis Tigers, Missouri Tigers, Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and McNeese State Cowboys. Throw that all together, plus 2,290. $25 wins you $572. What a bet. Shout out to Mush on that one. Another parlay that I got last night, we saw Chalky Billups have a couple of the same legs in here, but not as big of a parlay because he did not take the dog that Mush took. But again, McNeese State, Memphis, and Missouri, damn near the same parlay, but swapped it for Stony Brook Seawolves, minus 2.5. Still hit at plus 1230. $50 won $615. And finally, if you were at the Wings game last night, or if you're in the group chat for Sharp Sports Network, you should have tailed the Red Wings money line plus 310 when they were only down by 1 goal after the second period. If you did not, I'm sorry, but that's too bad for you. I could not post this on the Sharps app because there was no connection in the stadium. However, you can ask Dylan. There was a lot of screaming when this was over. Plus 310 live on the money line, 50 paid 205. Best bets that I saw yesterday and placed yesterday, personally. But we have Jesse in here now. We got Dylan and myself. So let's dive into the NFL Week 17 slate.
What is happening is Michigan's going to get this dub.
And that's exactly what I saw. I got my money's worth. I didn't pay a dime. It was free. I should have had to pay for that shit. It was unbelievable.
In that situation, you just fade the green.
Kirk Cousins back to throw on 4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson.
Play half as good as they did last week in this season and still come out on. I lost count how many interception clips there were.
I felt like we kept watching the same one over and over, but it was always a different.
Walker on first down. It's picked off. What a play. Lorenzo.
Remember the ecstatic excitement and rage-filled little man's rant so that we can laugh at
If the
him.
Titans never got Derrick Henry, Dylan wouldn't even know Tennessee had a football team. I swear to God.
I'm very intrigued by this slate. I really like this slate. Like, there's a lot of interesting games this week.
Well, there's tons of interesting games, Dylan. I mean, we're wrapping up the NFL season. People are fighting for playoff spots, fighting for position.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on this week and next week, so it'll be interesting. We only got
I'm
one
enthralled.
game today. We have a full slate Sunday, and then I don't think there's no games Monday because technically they have deemed tonight's game, the Monday Night Football game, advertised it as such, even though it is 110% not a Monday.
It is definitely
Does
Saturday.
it feel weird to anybody else that they continuously call it Monday Night Football? They're doing the Monday Night Football Eli and Peyton broadcast, but everyone and their mother knows it's on a Saturday. Why can't they just call it Saturday Night Football?
I guess they're like, you know what?
Marketing
We
money.
can't turn the week backwards, but we can call it what we want. So
And
our
essentially,
Saturday-
by calling it what you want, you did turn the week backwards.
it's like people will know it's Saturday. People will be off like a Saturday. This will be treated like a Monday. Don't forget.
From now on, we do Mondays first.
I think literally that it was probably some shit that they wanted to do like Saturday Night Football or whatever, and the people at Monday Night Football are like, well, we don't have a Monday night game, so like there was probably something in the contract or the restriction or whatever. They have to have this many games, so they're like, so we have an empty slot here. So this Saturday game is gonna have to be that game. I think it probably had also to do with like the money and the programming and the network and
I'm
all
all
that
cool with
BS.
everything. It's just like, look, dude, like everyone knows it's on a Saturday. Just don't
Correct.
call it
It
Monday
fucks
Night
with you
Football.
mentally.
It's not a Monday. But like, look, hey, at the same time, I'm cool with it because let's get into it. So Saturday night, Lions traveling to Dallas. Started at 6.5-point favorites. Dallas was starting at 6.5-point favorites, down to 4.5. I have not checked it yet this morning, but last I checked, it was 4.5.
Okay. I need to make sure I have the right sports
You're
book
at
because I have it at
+6
5.5.
at 2 in the morning.
Well, it started at 6, and then it's been bet down to 4.5.
All right, back up to 5.
Okay, so it did move back up to 5.5. All right.
Okay, so sitting at 5.5 currently. Lions heading to Dallas. Dallas on a 2-game losing streak. Lions on a 2-game winning streak. Lions just won the North. Dallas needs this game. Where do you guys see this going? Let me just say, it's a Saturday, but it's technically Monday, and underdogs and Monday Night Football, 7-0 the last 7 weeks? I mean, I got to take the Lions.
Yeah, I like 5.5 a lot better than 4.5. So
Oh, I'm on the money line.
I know it's devil's number, but I'm gonna take plus 5.5.
No analysis on this over the Cowboys.
So don't worry, I'll give you the analysis for Dylan. He doesn't know this is his, but
Oh.
I think the Cowboys, they've hid their secondary all year as if like they're not that good. It's really the pass rush that makes it so difficult. And I feel like if we can get the ball out quick, we can run with the Cowboys. But I do not think either defenses are going to be the reason this game is won.
Shootout.
I think we're having a
I
shootout.
predict shootout.
Talking LA Chargers Lions, whichever week that was, that's what I'm feeling this game. So I am going
Yeah,
to
4 weeks ago.
over.
We're about to get the same thing. I think
Smart.
over is a safe play. If you're don't have a rooted vesting interest in this game, I would just take the over. Look, Lions, we can run the ball, and that seems to be where Dallas's defense has struggled the most this year is against on the run defense. So pack that 1-2 punch. I think we'll be fine, but we'll see. It could get crazy tonight. All right, Dylan, dive into Sunday now. Let's get this slate going.
Alrighty, let's hit it. Sunday, 1 o'clock, the Miami Dolphins, 11-4, heading to Baltimore to take on the 12-3 Ravens, two damn good football teams that will both be in the playoffs. Baltimore is favored -3, over under 46.5.
Jesse?
Because I'm a fond believer in the fact that Miami will be playing for their division next week against Buffalo. Easy Ravens -3.5.
I actually feel the same way. I think this was an easy Ravens play. I just didn't know the reason, so Jesse gave me a reason. Baltimore.
Look, Miami finally got it done. They beat an over 500 team, only to turn around and probably get smacked by the Ravens because they're probably going to Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. So that being said, I got to take the Ravens. Ever since I've decided in my head that they're probably going to end up at the Super Bowl, I can't bet against them. Can't believe you're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Little Ravens sweep there. Next game, and this one is a little less close. We have the New England Patriots going to Buffalo to take on the Bills in the first snow game in Buffalo of the year. 35 degrees, heavy snow expected, and a -14 spread for the Bills.
Now, we saw the Chargers game taking +14, and I can perfectly fine lose this +14. I can live with that. Please prove me wrong, Josh Allen. But at the same time, Bailey Zappi, starting spot is wide open for you. It's you or Drake May. You better make your fucking plays now.
Said it's you or Drake May. Drake May hasn't even drafted yet.
Well, the way Jesse's talking,
Jesse's
talking, it makes me want to lean over. But the problem is they're in a goddamn snow game. So I don't know what to do.
You're asking for prime Ezekiel Elliott today? That's what you're asking for if you want over.
Okay, no. Let's think about this. Snow game, probably going to lean more towards less points, which means let's lean more towards the dog on 2 touchdowns. I'm going to take New England +14.
The 2 snow towns.
All right, this is like the exception. New England is literally – they're on my do not bet list, but like given 14 points in a snow game,
I'm taking them.
I'm going to do it. I said I wouldn't bet on the rest of the year, but this is an exception. 14 points in a snow game. Come on.
We move from one snow game to the other snow game in Chicago. The Atlanta Falcons come into Chicago to take on the Bears, and the Bears are favored -2.5 points, over under 38.
Give me the Bears, Dylan. I just think it's a Bears spot at home, taking on the Falcons, who have been shaky all year. I think the Bears want to finish the season off on a high note at home. So
Atlanta can't play in no damn snow.
Nah.
Atlanta can't play in no damn
Desmond Ritter in the snow?
And the last time that Chicago had any type of fucking weather conditions, they had one of the hardest edits sliding through the fucking water. So
Rain.
I'm going to take
They like it there.
Rain, snow, whatever condition. These boys like it. So I'm going to take Chicago.
They've been practicing in the lake or something.
Yeah. I will read
I'm
that
going
with
to take the Bears -3.
Bears sweeper on.
Yeah.
Look at that. A Bears sweep. Who would have thought?
Wow.
Not me.
Things you don't expect.
Take that 7 out. I did say the Bears were going to be our competition this year, and I was wrong.
We didn't have comp. Sorry. Let's get to the Tennessee Titans going to Houston to take on the Texans.
God, Dylan, every week you pick a Tennessee game.
I have to. I don't have a choice.
I had to do it.
See, I'm not in a spot where I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, you want Tennessee to play spoilers." No, CJ is coming back.
CJ's back. There's no doubt.
90% chance he's going to play. So
this is when I say Texans was never a doubt on Sunday after they win.
Yeah.
Texans money line. Well, they're -4. Texas -4. I'll take it.
I will. I'll take it as well. It hurts, but yeah, I'll do it.
The truth can hurt.
Yeah, but
Truth will hurt more when the Titans end up winning. Anyways,
they may not have Tank Dell, but CJ Stroud don't need him. Not to win against the Titans.
And I do like the spot of, like I said, Jacksonville and Tennessee, and Tennessee
-4.
doesn't need to beat Houston. They need to make everyone think that they're going to lose out and then play Jacksonville and just smack the shit out of them.
we set it up this way, Dylan. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. This is what's going to happen. They have to lose this game, be completely looking down and out, and then boom, you turn around, you smack the shit out of the Jaguars, you give them comeuppance from last year, and then everyone's happy.
Yep. And that what goes into that plan is next game, 1 o'clock, Jacksonville Jaguars, Carolina Panthers. Jacksonville has Carolina. They've lost a bunch of games in a row. I don't want to say the wrong number, but I want to say 6. So they have the Carolina Panthers. They have a spot where they're -4 at home, over under 36.5 points. Just win the game. Just win the game.
Yeah. I mean, another 4-point spread, but I mean, I'll take it again. Give me Jacksonville. I Carolina, I don't know, man. Like they either show up or they don't. I'm assuming they don't.
Oh,
I think we have the same pick, Jesse.
Bryce Young was so close to getting another dub last week. Packers defense was playing ass, but I think they get Panthers money line.
Oh wow. I was taking the over.
Nope. Give me the Jags falling apart.
I'm here for it.
4-week
I hope
losing
he's bad at
streak
it.
to end the season.
They could do what we did last year when we lost 8
I mean-
straight games to
Oh.
end the season, and
No, they'll have
Jacksonville
7.
was the final team to beat us.
They'll
Oh
have
my
6.
God!
They'll have 6. If they
Then
lose
it
this-
would, but it would just keep going and going, and then they would end that losing streak to lose out and miss playoffs. Deja vu. Karma's a bitch. Please.
Okay, can I switch? I'm gonna go take the Carolina Panthers +4. Y'all got me thinking differently now. I'm like, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
This does make too much sense. The NFL is scripted.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. This is what I have
In
to
my
say.
brain, at least.
There is no way that Bethenhart can get it done. I had no idea Trevor Lawrence was being benched. No way he gets it done.
Panthers +4 all day long.
Panthers.
That's why the spread is 36.5 points.
The over/under. The over/under.
The over-under.
spread?
Man. That's why the over-under is 36.5.
36.5
Because
point favorites. Carolina
It's
Panthers.
CJ and Bryce. Yeah, like they don't think this base is gonna blow. And I understand. Next 1 o'clock game, the Los Angeles Rams go into New York to take on Tyrod Taylor and the Giants. I am hate betting this game because they won't play DeVito. So give me the Rams -6. If I could take an alternate spread, I'd do the -10. I'm mad, angry. Because he's never going to be a starter again. He's going to be a backup for the rest of his goddamn life. You can't give him 2 more
Probably
weeks.
right.
You're not making playoffs. You can't give him 2 more weeks just for us to be happy. Just for the people that got the DeVito merch, Tommy Cutler merch, just to sit there with their sweatshirts on that they got on Christmas to
Sad.
watch and be like, I get him for 2 more weeks. No. You get Tyrod Taylor.
Jesse.
Rams -6. So
You're damn right.
49ers the next week and go into the playoffs feeling great.
Tell me why it feels like it's a Giants play.
No.
I respect it. Tyrod does his thing.
I'll just be sad. I'll be honest. Take me out of it. I'm biased.
give me the Giants. All right, give me the Giants +6.
The Rams have just
Okay.
looked so good.
The Rams have looked so good, but look, hear me out. I took Giants +6, but let me tell you how I feel. I think the Rams found their footing at the right time. I don't know if they'll win this game the way they should, just because the NFL is the NFL. But I need them to have at least a good enough game, or maybe they have a god awful game, and then they have no choice but to play their best game the following week. To where if the Lions beat the Cowboys tonight, that'll be the most important game I'm watching, because if the
Then you
Rams
need them
win,
to beat the Niners.
you get the 1 seed. Exactly.
Mhm.
So I'm not saying I'm praying on their downfall specifically today, but if there was going to be a game where they have a terrible game and have to turn it around the next week, I'd like it to be this week.
Understandable.
Respect it.
Or blow out the Giants.
You
and
just
then
got to hope it's not a
keep
two-way
going and
street, if
blow
I'm
out
being
the
honest, because
49ers.
you know what I mean? If they once they lose their momentum, you got to hope they can keep it. So
Exactly.
it's a two-way street.
We'll
Let's
see.
pray. Let's just pray.
I'll say a prayer.
Next game at 1 o'clock, we have a 12-point spread because the Eagles are at home to the Arizona. I don't know why I'm blanking on the Cardinals. Jesus, I want to call them the Diamondbacks
like,
so bad. And I was like, why do I want to call them the Diamondbacks? The fuck is their name? Cardinals going to the Eagles. Minus 12 points for Philly in this spot. Call me crazy. I'm taking Arizona plus 12.
Call me crazier. I'm taking the under 48.5 points.
Call me
Mm.
the craziest. I'm taking the over 48 points.
I think you'd be the most sane. I think over 48 makes the most sense in my head. Because don't we expect if this is going to be a close game, it's going to be more towards a shootout?
No. I don't think Cardinals can shoot out right now. I think they're very incapable.
They can run out.
Yeah, no, I don't like my play.
Realize how insane he actually sounded.
Jesse said,
I feel like
actually,
shoot out
I
right
don't
now.
like that at all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take them plus 12. I think they
Yeah.
can keep it.
That's what I'm saying. I think they'll keep it, even if it's not like they don't look good. I think they'll stay in the game.
Yeah.
Next game, we got another divisional game here, and every game that's happening in this division always means something. We got the Saints 7-8 going to the first place Tampa Bay Bucks, who are 8-7. If the Saints want any chance of still claiming first place, this is a must-win game on the road. Tampa Bay is favored -2.5.
All right, let me go first on this one. This division is such a mess that there's only one way to bet, and that's for more chaos.
Triple D's all day.
So yeah,
I
give me
agree.
the Saints.
I agree. I was looking at the Saints, but I was like, on the road, Triple D.
Money line, by the way, money line,
Like,
not spread.
You got this.
but at the end of the day, I'm like, everything is pointing towards me betting Saints. There's no way I can't. So I agree, Ty. Same thing.
I really wish I could sit here and be like, yeah, let's go Saints.
We're taking your boys.
Big dog.
Okay, if he
But
doesn't
walking
take him,
to
he's
the
probably the
playoffs.
smartest man in the room.
They walk into the playoffs. Something about the goddamn consistency of the Buccaneers, like even when they lose, it's because they did the same amount of stuff they did in other games, and it wasn't enough.
Yo, hear me out. Baker Mayfield's having a Daniel Jones year. They're gonna sign him to like a 3-year max deal.
But it's
Gonna be a
crazy
mistake.
because it's not even like he's playing bad. He's playing better
No.
than Brady did.
He's playing more
Numbers
consistent.
wise, I will say
the good thing for him is he's playing more consistent on Tampa Bay than he ever did on Cleveland.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you anything opinionated because this shit could change tomorrow. But statistically, this is the best year he's had numbers wise.
Yeah, he's having a Daniel Jones year.
Yeah.
Get my bag and then go back to being inconsistent.
But I think the only difference is like we
Maybe the
saw
Commanders keep
Baker
landing on
have
heads.
this consistency the year they went to the playoffs. So at least it's not the first time he's.
But even that year, there was a lot of
Guys.
down.
Yeah,
Why don't,
maybe I'm giving.
why don't
Baker-
we really think about this? What if he's just been getting really lucky on his coin flips? Like every game has been hitting where he's like, I'm playing good again? Yeah, he's like, holy shit.
Heads.
Boys. Like everybody in the
Heads.
locker rooms gather around.
Heads!
Oh, we got him for another week. Yes. Like that's what I think it is. He's getting super lucky on the coin flips. And that yeah.
Over. I can't make a decision. Over. Bake's gonna bake.
Over 42.5.
Yep. Carr's gonna call.
All right.
It's just gonna move.
Carr gonna car, Baker gonna bake.
All right, I'm gonna need some help with this next one because I do not know how I feel.
I got
So,
you.
final 1 o'clock game. San Francisco 49ers going to Washington to take on the Commanders. 13
plus
and a half
13.5.
points is the spread.
For no good reason, Commanders plus 13.5.
And that's where and that's exactly where I need help because that's where my brain immediately goes. But then the other half of me is like, Dylan, it's the fucking Niners. Chill out. I don't know what to do. Help me, Jesse. You said you'd help me.
Jacoby Brissett.
Give me San Francisco minus 13 and a half.
Washington.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jesse. Washington.
Bro said Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, he's not throwing that bitch the way Sam Howell's been throwing it at all.
Washington to win. San Francisco looks questionable. Nobody knows what's going on over there.
I know one thing. I know CMC's playing, so that helps their chances of winning.
Yeah, no, it's totally a Washington spread. Do not bet money line unless you're a psychopath.
Yeah,
Which is
I
lots of
agree.
thrill.
Yeah, don't
If
be
any
a
play here,
psychopath.
it would be the spread. I agree.
Your friends and family
This
have
is
already
not
probably
the final
judged you
1
enough this
o'clock game.
Christmas.
What'd you say, Jesse?
This isn't the final 1 o'clock game.
Yes, it is. We got 3 more 4 o'clocks, and then we
Colts
got
I don't
8
remember
o'clock.
talking about the Raiders game.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Ty.
Oh, you're right. I skipped the Raiders Colts game. Good
Good.
call.
Aiden O'Connell's on a fucking
So the
fire.
final 1:00 game, Raiders 7-8 go into the Colts, who are 8-7, minus another 4-point spread. What the fuck is going on?
I got 3.5 right now on DraftKings. So
Then we're
depends on
taking
where you
that
look.
because I'm tired of the 4s.
Give me the Las Vegas Raiders plus 3.5. Things completely changed for this team after they fired their coach and general manager. Everything's been up. I'm going plus 3.5 because I think the Colts could still say fuck you to me because I didn't bet them and win the game. But I'm going to take the Raiders plus 3.5.
I'll go Raiders.
Aiden
money
O'Connell's
line.
on fire.
I agree with everything you're saying. I'll just double down. I think they're going to win the football game. I'm taking Raiders money line.
You know, me, Raiders money line as well. It's already in the lay, so you won't hear nothing else from me.
Love to hear it. Love to see it. Now, 4:00. 20 minutes before the other two games, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Seattle Seahawks. Two 8-7 teams. We got an over/under 41 points and a minus 3.5 spread for the Seabirds.
It's always the Seabirds in this spot. Too close to the playoffs, trying to lock up a spot. This is where Seattle comes through, I think.
I need to know who's playing quarterback for the Steelers.
It's, I believe it's the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
But is it
Then-
still the holiday season?
Then give me the over 41 if he's playing.
Me, the way I feel is Mike Tom's got to secure up that 500 season, and he doesn't think he can beat the Ravens. So,
I
not
think he
twice.
knows he's not going to beat the Ravens.
He already got one win out of him. He doesn't expect another. He's like, damn, how did we get the first one? So I'm going to take the Steelers money line on this one.
I mean, that's great reason.
Journey to 500. That's very
That
fair.
man is always
500.
finishing over 500, so I completely understand.
Or 500 exactly.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the choice anymore. So.
All right, this I'm actually very, very interested, Jesse, to get your read on. 425.
It ain't possible.
We got Jake Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals going to take on Mahomes and the Chiefs. Chiefs are favored
Bengals
-6.5
money line. Give me the Bengals money line. I want complete and utter chaos in Kansas City, and I want the whole fan base to break down and not know what's going on and just panic mode all across. Give me Jake Browning. Give me the Bengals money line.
I don't know how to feel, Ty, because this is the first time you're actually riding him. So is it not going to work, or is it still going to work?
It didn't work last time. You just
Okay. Okay, I was going to say, I just need to know.
put that out
I'll
there.
ride it. You know me, man. I love the chaos, so I will ride everything you just said. So give me Cincinnati. I'm not going to be as ballsy and take the money line, but I'll take the 6.5 and hope for the
That
win.
sucks, man. They're gonna win.
You know, Tom, I don't have any opportunities for this, so I'll ride.
They're gonna win, Jesse.
I would love for them to win. I'd love
Call it my lock of the week. Bengals fucking money line in Kansas City. Lock of the week.
See, now I'm scared.
Ty, you don't understand how the Kansas City fan base will erupt if the other JB quarterback comes in and wins.
That's what Tyler, I think, wants.
That's exactly what I want.
He
will
wants
be
them to
sitting
erupt in the
there
worst possible
with
fashion.
diabolical laughter. Just so happy.
They show Taylor and Brittany in the suite, and they're just
Crying. Sobbing.
Mama
Pissed
Kelsey
off.
I'm going back
Flipping
to
off the
Philly.
camera.
Mama Kelsey, you don't see her in the suite anymore. Want to know why? Her ass in Philly. She don't want to watch this shit. I'll tell you right now, she's seen like fucking 3 straight Chiefs games, and she's like, you know what?
She's like, you know what? I'm wearing
Fly,
all
Eagles,
green
fly.
next week. I'm wearing all green. Fuck this half red, half green. I'll get a Christmas tree. I'm wearing
When
green.
even Taylor Swift isn't enough to get her ass to get to the game, bro, you have a problem on field. There's a problem. One more 4 o'clock before we hit Sunday night. We got the Chargers and the Broncos, 2 teams that, you know, when it comes to
I think I just
playoffs,
threw up.
thumbs down. Over under 36.5 points. Broncos favored -3.5 without Russell Wilson. I feel like we should all just skip this game and move on.
Yes.
Boom.
I
8:20.
retweet
I think
that.
that's the best decision we could have made. 8:20 Sunday Night Football on NBC. We got 2 7 and 8 teams, and we got 2 teams from the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers going to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Right now, I got them at a pick 'em.
It is a pick 'em.
Packers. Give me Packers.
Is there any?
Dylan?
Is there any? Is there? I just want one reason, Jesse. Just one.
Better team.
Better pizza, Papa John's. All right. Let's go. I mean, I'm gonna take Minnesota because I feel like if they could put up a bunch of yards, they can cook Jefferson, they can cook the people they need. I know Hawkins is out. They can get the receivers the ball they need to with no Jair Alexander. That shit's gonna come into play, I promise you. I'm gonna take Minnesota.
I'm stuck.
I don't blame you.
I'm stuck. To pick them for a reason, I'll say that much. But
And if you don't know what to do, Tyler, when in doubt, take the over.
I'll take the over. I mean, well, it's a divisional game though. End of the year.
There's no triple D spot.
I'll
So.
take. I'll take it. Give me a-
All right, and that is the NFL slate for week number 17. And we're just going to keep on this same vibe and move into college. Am I good to do that, Ty? All right, I just wanted to make sure you weren't like, dumbass, we're doing picks. All right, perfect. So let's get into some college. We got, I believe, 6 total bowl games. And I'm not hitting you with any bullshit. First game that is starting. Nope, actually, we're not going to do that because that game starts in 10 minutes. So, first game we're going to do is at 4 o'clock on ESPN. We have number 6, Georgia, against number 5, Florida State. And Georgia's favored 21 points. My only question is this a statement game for Florida, or is it the opposite?
Do you
Or
know
they,
how
"Fuck
many
you, I'm
Florida
done."
literally is playing all their third string guys because the first and second string guys either opted out or left the school.
So it's the second one.
It's Georgia minus 48 or bust.
Yeah, Georgia really should cover this spread. Like, this should not be problematic.
A 6 versus a 5, and the fact that it's not even like a competitive football game is sad.
Well,
to me.
think about this. All Georgia's players this year are all first, second year guys. They want to keep playing because they're not going to the draft. Florida, all their top 3 receivers left for the draft. Quarterback broke his fucking leg. Other half the team either left for the draft or opted out of the game because they're like, fuck this. We're not in the college football playoff. We're not playing. So it's Georgia's spot.
I'm going to take Florida State plus 21 because I feel like I have to. I feel like that's how I have to end this year. I started the campaign with them at the beginning of the year. I need to end with them riding them for me. Now let's get to New Year's Day, starting off with the Fiesta Bowl at 1 o'clock p.m. We have number 23, Liberty, against number 8, Oregon, minus 16.5 points for Bo and the Oregon Ducks. But for some reason,
Look, this is another game where I don't
16.5.
see it being very close. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's gonna be the opposite. I do not feel comfortable by the 16.5. I actually lean Liberty plus 16.5 off the bat. And I know everyone's gonna go immediately look at their conference, look at the teams they played, look at the teams Oregon played. Dylan, you're fucking stupid. But the talent that they have on this football team, especially quarterback, wide receiver, and on the offensive side, I think they can make this a game.
You think?
I think. I really do. And that's not just Dylan's just saying it because he wants the game to be played.
Then
I
I'm
really feel
taking
that way.
the over.
Okay, 68, yeah.
It may be a crazy number, super high at 68, but if Dylan thinks it's going to be close, I don't think it's going to be defensively close. So give me the over.
Yeah, you're damn right. Jesse?
Man, leaving me in a spot. Damn. I hate the Ducks. Plus 16.5.
There you go. I was going to say, if you hate them, then
Apparently
this
that's
should
the
be easy. One more bowl game before the big 2. We have number 17, Iowa, number 21, Tennessee in the Citrus Bowl. Tennessee is favored, minus 6 points, over under 35.
Don't you dare. You dare.
Give me the under. Give me the under. It's Iowa. It's 35 points. I know Jesse's probably going to look at me and say, give me the over, but give me the under.
Okay, before that happens, give me the under too.
Yeah.
Under.
Hey! He took the under.
Look at that. He said you can't.
It hurt him to do it.
I'm gonna miss.
It's gonna go over.
It's gonna be 30.
Jesse is the reverse curse. He is the reverse curse. That's the only reason it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be 36 points. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't be shocked, man. I really wouldn't. All right. Now let's get into the big two. For those of you who are like, what are Luke's picks? Luke's taking Michigan to fucking win the whole thing.
Yes.
So that's all you need to
The
know.
whole thing. The entire thing.
Whole thing. Number 1, Michigan versus number 4, Alabama at 5 o'clock in the Rose Bowl. Beautiful 62 degrees and partly cloudy. We got -2 points for Michigan. We got the over under 45.
Oh, the spread moved.
I have it at -2. What do you have it at?
Oh, it was started at 1.5.
Ooh.
I have it at 1.5 still.
Then I would, like we always say in this pod, trust yours over mine.
Yeah, I trust mine over yours anyways. But look,
So
spreads don't
1.5
matter.
for Michigan.
Spreads don't matter. I'm gonna have my moment here.
Go crazy.
Y'all talk shit about Jalen Milroe for a little while. You know, I was a little skeptical beginning of the season. But it's fucking showtime, all right? Tide's rolling. Michigan, you've proven you can't do this. You've shown us year in and year out you're not fit to do this. You had a walkthrough against TCU. You couldn't do it. You were begging for Florida State. You didn't get Florida State. So it's time to get rolled. Tide is going to fucking fuck them up. I don't know what is going on. Why is the Tide underdogs? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. SEC here, Big Ten here. I can't bring myself not to bet Bama, not to bet Saban in this spot. I don't know how you can bring yourself to bet on Jim Harbaugh. I'm not going to lie. What has he given you to show you can bet on other than Michigan versus Ohio State? That's the only game you can take Michigan money line or Michigan on the spread and be like, we're going to fucking kill them. Not against the SEC. Don't be stupid. Take Alabama.
I mean, yeah, I didn't detect any lies there. Harbaugh's playoff record, it's bad. His
0-6
bowl record,
in
he's
bowl
0-6. So, I mean, yeah. And I think the fact that Alabama is the underdogs is strictly because they had to get into the playoffs, like a win and get in spot, and Michigan was the one. Only reason. But I love that.
But you
I'm
think
happy
the
that that's
spread
what it
would have,
is.
like, you think it would have moved maybe. Like,
Right?
you hear about all the money coming in for Bama, and it's like,
But, I like that because then I can take Alabama on the money line. I don't have to play some spread shit, and I can just go Bama money line. Easy.
What also makes me more confident is Dave Portnoy threw $1 million on Michigan.
Easy.
Keep that money there, Dave. Jesse?
Man, you guys came in. I expected this from Utah, but I'm surprised, though. But I shouldn't be.
I was gonna say, why would you be surprised from me? I was the only person that wrote Ohio State.
That's why I said I shouldn't be. Man, I want Michigan to win. I do. It'd be nice to be like, oh, Michigan's going to the national championship. Lions could get the number 1 seed. That happened in the same weekend. I'd be key. But I think the only Michigan person is not here today to represent them.
You could if you wanted to be.
I'm
Personal
going the
choice.
under with the dogs. I think this game's not going to score a lot, and Bama's going to inch it out like they did against Georgia.
I
Might
will
be
say
one
I
of
do
those.
lean more under than over if I had to make that play. I
Mhm.
agree with Jesse. I don't think it's gonna go into any type of shootout because Michigan has been proven that their defense has been the biggest thing to keep them in this game, and I think Bama knows that their defense has been one of the things that's been like hurting them. So both the
But
defenses
hey,
should be
turn
on top tier.
Alabama turned their defense around and their offensive line around the last 8 games of the season. Alabama gave up, I think, 42 sacks this year, but they only gave up 8 sacks the last 4 games, and 4 of them came against Georgia. So beginning of the year,
that would actually enhance the
bad.
point of the under, though.
But yeah, I'm talking about Alabama's offensive line specifically in that one. So that's more of Alabama's offense being better. So that would support the over a little bit. But then again, Michigan counters with a good defense.
What did you just say about their defense the past 8 games, though? Nothing?
The defense just got better the past 8 games. No, I don't have a specific number, like a stat or anything. But then when it comes to the offensive line, like they gave up a shit ton of sacks the first half of the year. But the last 4 games.
No, I got the O-line part. I was just wondering about the defense.
Defense has improved. But then again, it's like it's the SEC. I mean, I don't know.
And it's still Bama, so people are going to develop.
Exactly. So if you're listening to this, well, Luke, everyone's on Bama. Sorry.
Yep.
Dude.
All right, we got one more game, and we got it at 8:45. We got the Sugar Bowl. We got number 3 Texas. We got number 2 Washington. We got a plus 3.5 points for Michael Penix and the Washington Huskies, and we got an over 63.5 for the total. Almost said spread.
You can consider it the bet that I want because it's the matchup that I want in the national championship. Washington, Alabama. Give me Washington on the money line. 2 dogs.
You're inside my brain.
Let the dogs win. Washington versus Bama. Tell me if I'm wrong. Would be the most entertaining national championship.
I think, and I could be crazy, but here's how I look at it. They're in a spot where Washington at the end of the game is losing. Michael Penix drives down the field, scores a touchdown. They take the lead, okay? Quinn Ewers is going to have a chance where he's going to have the final drive of the game, and he's going to fuck it up. He's going to throw a pick, turnover, sack, fumble, whatever, okay? And the redemption arc is going to be number 3 Texas, fucked it. They have this roster, loaded fucking defense, loaded offense, but they're questioning the QB, and it sets up next year for Arch Manning to walk right in. I think it sets it up perfectly, and I'm going to take Washington to win, and I'm going to take Quinn to choke.
Thanks, boys. I was sitting here. I was like, Washington's been touted all year. They always make them the under in games where I feel like they've proven that they don't deserve to be.
They're the number 2, versus the number 3, and they're yet again underdogs. Like
you're still getting disrespected. Yeah,
this is Oregon to me. Literally, you got this hot team came in scoring, and they come to play Washington. And everyone thinks they're just going to do the same thing, and they're not to the degree of winning. Washington, money line. If you're feeling safe, I guess you can go the spread. But Jesus, put your balls on the
Don't be safe. If you're feeling safe on New Year's, fuck you. Because God damn it, it is New Year's.
Yeah, start the new year off right. Live dangerously.
And you're trying to start off your revolutions safe? Oh, fuck you. What is that?
In the corner?
Come on. Nah. You got to come into
the Step up, stand on top of the table like a fucking bad bitch at a party. Get on that elevated surface, whip your balls out, put them on the table, and bet Washington money line. All right. Those are 100%. This week's picks for
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tailor your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharps securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
I don't like the way the flow of these basketball picks are going. Because back-to-back games, it is going to be split 2-2.
You know, I'm going to take John and them boys.
Fuck Dylan for taking my pick because I was going to take the Bulls because now, give me the Nets!
Fuck me, we all said the Bulls.
You started it.
Dog, I didn't say that.
I
You
was
said they weren't
saying
gonna
under
ride.
my breath, take the Nets, take the Nets, take the Nets. I want the Bulls. Give me the Bulls. And you took the Bulls. So I'm like, fuck this fucking guy. Who does this guy think he is?
Okay, so first things first, Jesse, I got a little bit of bad news. The comeback that you were starting, it took a little halt. You might have went 0-3.
Because I got screwed.
How did you get screwed?
You want to know how I got screwed? I'll tell you how I got screwed. Game for game, bar for bar. First of all, we know what happened in the Grizzlies game. I don't need to mention it. How can the comeback be anywhere if my partner in crime is not alongside me? So he missed. I missed. That's game number one. The game where I chose the under, dickheads wanted to score points, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
And then you guys all faded the Orlando Magic and you fucked yourself.
Yeah, like I said, didn't like the Magic. Wanted the under.
You know, Magic are 3-0 on
okay,
this
though.
podcast.
It's okay, the overhit.
Barely touched it. So I can
Tickled it.
It's okay.
All right. Rebound week, redemption week. Let's get it. First game. You know what? No, we're not going to do that one because both of them might not fuck.
With your local cast.
I don't know what he just did.
I
Dylan
don't
just
know where his head was
disappeared.
going. But I think
now we're
I
not
like-
going to know because he literally
a guy
disappeared.
like me making the downtown cash pick seems like the greatest thing to be getting done. It just needed.
I'm sorry, it just logged me the fuck out. It just like kicked me out. It just said bye, and I was back at my home menu. I was like, the fuck just happened?
Jesse's like, oh, let me pick the games. This
It
might
was
be what
my
I need.
Jesse, if you want to pick the first game tonight, look at the games tonight.
No, I want all three.
You better pick the right game tomorrow or I'm going to be pissed. Because there's only one good game tomorrow. There's only one good game tomorrow. And if you pick the wrong game, I will be mad.
I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm not going to pick. I'm going to go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. How about that?
Okay, but if you start Sunday, then you got to start with the one good game on Sunday. I'll give you a hint.
There's two. You think I'm doing Magic?
Bro, if you're not doing Magic Suns, you're smoking dick. There's no other game on this schedule, bro, that's going to be even close. It's even a good game. What are you going to do? Spurs and Boston? Oh, how about Brooklyn and OKC? No! Atlanta and Washington? No! Come on.
Listen, this is my problem. This is my problem. Fine. Let's do it like this. Let's say this. Oh, I'm Dylan, and I get mad because Luke takes Arizona or Tampa Bay every time. But now I'm getting into this phase where I want to take Orlando every time.
I'm still waiting for the better game on Sunday.
The Nets,
Because there isn't one. And we're here for the best games possible.
Nets Thunder.
I'll bet it.
You're gonna look me in my face and tell me the Knicks Magic was the best game that night. Really?
I gotta look at the other games. I actually do.
Really?
Look at the other games.
Really?
It's getting hostile. We should have had picks by now.
It was the second best game. Only one other game was better, and that was Houston and Philly.
I didn't hear you say the second best game of the day.
Okay, you got me. Okay, fine.
You said what you fucking said, all right? You know what? Fine. Magic in the sun. We don't know. Winner. It's a pick'em. I'll go first. I'll take the Magic. I'm feeling it. Give me the Suns.
I'm taking the Suns too. Dylan, take the Magic.
You're making the same mistake and keep taking the L's on your record. What are the other two games, Jesse?
You think I have a say? I have a say?
Do the rest, because I want you to feel control.
You
So if
bully
shit goes
worse
wrong,
than
you can
the
only blame
goddamn
yourself.
Magic game. But I'm gonna take the Heat versus Clippers game.
Okay.
10:30 on Monday.
I had the Timberwolves and the Knicks.
Jesse, just make a decision. I'll pick the game.
Oh no, I already made my decision.
Okay. Heat and Clippers. Let's
Yes.
go with the Clips. I'm gonna take the Clips
I'm
at
taking
home.
the Clips too. Yeah, Clips at home, definitely.
Didn't think I was gonna get sweet. Gave him the 3.
Number 3. Here we go.
Only one game.
I'm on all fours right now.
I want you to know, Dylan, I would give you the Magic on the Tuesday if we wouldn't have taken it the other week because I like them more against the Warriors because I think that the closer game than the Suns game is going to be. But I digress. So we will be going with the shitty shits who almost lost to the Pistons and the Thunder, who are the rising young kings. Celtics Thunder.
What do I want
Thunder
to
and the Celtics.
Oh, that's a
Give
good game.
me the Thunder on the spread. I know the Thunder are going to be underdogs. Just give me whatever their spread is that day. I will take it.
I'm gonna take Boston to rip their asses open. I think they're like, well, there's no way we just did what we just did. We need to let everyone know that we're still in first place.
They are still in first place, but Oklahoma City is much better than Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking the OKC spread, whatever it is. But I should probably take some lengthy over just to stay away from everybody's pick. I'll take the over as the.
Can we get that as a clip on here?
If you if it means you'll stop playing the Orlando Magic song,
SoundCloud on our podcast. What?
play it enough times on your phone to piss me off, and I will put it in here so that you'll stop playing it on your phone.
I'll pay you money. I'll pay you $5 if you put it in the
I will
podcast.
gladly take your $5 to put it in here.
Okay.
All right, those are the Downtown Cast picks.
I think that you want me to be completely honest. Last time that's capital.
Get to the garbage a must. Speak on the top of my brother's
Hail.
blood. None of these niggas we trust. We cannot question, you know what it was. What you doing for us? These niggas matches I'm putting in work. Like I speak fluent in Rush. Did you catch that?
Hey, so I know Luke likes to do. Oh wait, did he already put him in the notes? Because I'm not gonna get bitched out. I'm not gonna get bitched out. Did you do the games I said we were gonna do?
Okay.
I don't know. He was up at 3 in the
He
morning.
doesn't even show up to pick the games himself, anyways.
Just
So,
if there's nothing in there, then I already have 2 games in my head.
No, there's nothing.
Perfect. There's 2 games today. They're gonna be 2 good games. So let's lock them both in.
Okay. Well,
Starting off.
Double set.
Starting off with 7:00 p.m., we got the New Jersey Devils, who are 19-13-2, going to take on the Bruins, who are 27-6.
Ooh, it's a really good game.
Yeah.
Devils.
Ooh, I like
Give
it too.
me the under.
Ooh.
What's the over under? Is it 6?
No half.
Give me under.
That's what I was leaning, but I want to pick a winner. I'm sick of Dylan.
Yeah. I'm right with Jesse. I like New Jersey in this one as well. Also today, another pretty damn good hockey game. We got the 19-13-4 Carolina Hurricanes going to take on the Toronto Maple Leafs, who are 17-9-7.
Dylan, you might not like this one, but Leafs.
Hey, it's not about what I like. It's about what works for you, Ty.
Yeah, I was gonna lean with Carolina, but
Take them. I can't catch you if we always have similar picks.
Take Toronto, Jesse. Take Toronto.
I know.
You know you want to take Carolina. I don't know why you're questioning yourself.
I want him to take Toronto so I can take Carolina.
Shut up, Dylan. Get out of my brain. I'm doing the same thing, but opposite.
All right.
Okay, that's fine, I guess. Game's gonna go under. 2-1 Maple Leafs, whatever.
You wish I was going under over. I already told you I'm sticking my neck out, Dylan. Of course it's the Canes.
2-0.
It's always the Canes.
Oh, he's taking the Canes?
It's always the Canes.
Okay.
It was always the Canes.
I'll give you some.
All right, Dylan.
I'll give you
You
some.
got Canes too?
All right.
Game number 3.
Game number 3, Sunday, December 31st, 6 o'clock p.m. The New York Islanders going to Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins.
Give me the Islanders. There's no way I'm going to end the year with my last pick being the fucking Pittsburgh Penguins.
Talk about setting the tone for your new year.
Fuck Pittsburgh.
I do not have an over-under yet, but this is the one game I'm actually going to leave under. I'm going to take the under.
Don't get it twisted. The Islanders score this year.
Yeah, but what happens when there's a shutout and the Penguins score 0?
I'm so in favor of that. Jesse?
Sorry, I missed
The Islanders and the Penguins.
Thank you. Penguin.
You waddling fuck.
I hate that you just waddled your way into the new year.
That's how you're going to waddle.
You can't see the bottom half of me, but it might be representing Miami.
All right, and that is Puckluck Picks, Downtown Cash Picks, and also that is the picks for 2023 as a whole. We appreciate all of you that rode or faded any of our plays, any of our big picks, any of our little picks. But in the year of 2023, I think we can all agree that for the boys, successful year in terms of betting. More ups than downs.
Definitely.
So-
And if you did fade any of my picks, go fuck yourself. That was rude. I can't believe you did that. I put my trust in you, and you don't put your trust in me. Shame.
It's a two-way street, people. Trust is a two-way street. Come on now. It's gonna
Let that be your life lesson that you take into 2024. Trust is a two-way street. That's your message from Sharp Sports Network to you. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Have a happy new year. Dylan, wrap up the show.
Don't say we didn't fucking teach you anything. Okay. Thank you for watching the podcast. Thank you for watching the Sharps Sports Network. And if you want to check us out over on the social media, you can do it on Instagram at Sharps Network. Also, you can do it on Twitter at Sharps Network. You can also do it on YouTube at Sharp Sports Network and on Twitch at Sharp Sports Network as well. And if you're going to be fading or betting on any of the picks that we have just given to you, make sure you download the Sharps Sports Betting app. You do it over on the App Store. You put in promo code TYCO11, and that's just going to help you out a great deal. And I'll tell you right now, if you thought 2023 was a good year for Sharps, was a good year for the fellas, the podcast, betting, and everything, make sure you are locked into 2024 because I can guarantee that things are only going to continue to rise, continue to elevate, and we're only going to continue to grow. So all we can ask is you do it with us and be a part of this journey. Thank you guys for watching Sharp Sports Podcast. Thank you guys for this year. We will see you guys in 2024. I'm McDilly. Have a good one. Peace!